people that don't be telling them it's your boy Njies, man, like Njies or MLC and Njies, now they building. Right now we got Loski, tag time, freestyle, blood. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, subscribe to the channel. This is 6, 7, 4, 5, 10. I haven't said that in so long, blood. This is second, third, fourth, seventh time. Here you might as well subscribe because you're obviously enjoying the content. And let's get into it. Loski, blood, been a while since he dropped, fam. You know what I'm saying? The last thing he dropped, bro, is this his first drop since his project? If it is, that's brazy, but go listen to his project. Bangers on there. Rolling Stones, Rolling Dice, Miss Carter, birth. Bangers on there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Still spinning them tracks till today, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this one's about, though. Okay. It's understandable. It's understandable. Certain situations and that.
And we send them to the baby fathers. I got enough on my plate. New wash needs sweets.
Hold on. If you man realize, even Digga D in his last project and them thing there, he had certain tunes where he was like slowing it down and pulling on the heartstrings and speaking from the depth of his heart and his soul, blood. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a lot of the drillers that are under this kind of thing, slowing it down now, fam. Really tapping into the artistry. I like to see that, fam. That chain though, fam. Come on, blood. One of the coldest in the game. You know, and
hella drama. The day it lands, we gon' test it. Send a message to the man. We'll be coming after, cook it up like Benny Harners. I'm getting money, but that's nothing new. Life's a game of chess, so why you niggas making checkers moves? But let me tell you what you never knew. Man, I used to drill up on the ops, so I can score more than 22. But more time he was with me, it got gritty in the city. Go ask how he was coming through. And them niggas living.
Look how we're coming through. Nah. Listen, I can't lie to you. I don't know how certain man be making these legendary ass ad-libs because it just seems awkward to me, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? But yeah, shout out to these man.
Back, no, you know, and that's big facts. Personally, I think the man are shook or never had a clue. Try to take my chain, the headline got be a rapper, just upped it and bust it. Picture that on the news. Ain't wifing Insta hoes, no, but we putting pipe in their mouth. Pretty girl, I never knew that you can play the flute. Too bad.
I think, fam, you man know the stereotype. More times when they say a gal is pretty in them thing, they act more stush when it comes to them sides of things and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, free up yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Attitude on 2-pack. Only time that we shoot back, cause we shot first and they bust back. Big trip, no cheap shit, and it's stuck on me like blue tack. Your man's died cause he left without it. Why the fuck was ski like? Why? They questioning my loyalty. Like how you make a song with Russ. Most of these opinions comes from niggas that ain't ever clutch. Catch man a mess.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what it is? I actually clocked it. It's the fact that people can literally comment and look at whatever they want. Like, no matter what type of social media you go on, you can comment on people's lives, blood. So when you're so much in our people's business every single day and not even clock it, blood, it's like if something's on the internet, you have the right to do whatever you want with that, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that kind of vibe because you literally have access to so many people's life. I actually clocked it. It's because people are too. If someone's in your business 24/7 and you allow it, fam, they're gonna feel free to do whatever they want, blood. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally all it is, man. It's the internet, fam. The internet is a very beautiful place, yeah, and it brings a lot of opportunities for people. But on the flip side, there's a lot of F3 that goes on in them thing there, blood. People feel hella entitled and that.
Splash man.
But the thing is, IRL, you can actually address the situation accordingly, fam. You know what I'm saying? Blood, behind the screen, though.
Where I know we kill my niggas when we see them, man. It's up and stuck.
And this is for all the tweakers, all the gossipers, all the street niggas putting in work or not. Hear me out, cause I realize everyone's got an opinion. Ain't no verbal getting to man. We got a mission to complete, only real niggas understand. The dead was dissed on both sides, but we ain't gonna get into all of that. Rock with a ski or not, arcs about, I ain't ducking, no action.
That's the thing about watching every single artist. I was watching a interview with Big Dog. If you man know the Winners podcast, fam, you know, saying shout out to them, man. Blood, you get me? A man like Pound Sterling and I don't know if it's Big Dog. No, I think it's Big Dog, blood. You know what I'm saying? But it was basically, there's a certain point in everyone's life when they're on roads and them things. There's a certain point when you come to a certain type of realization, and as an artist, you kind of see them grow, see them on the F3. You kind of like see them in each phase. I don't know if that's this phase right now, but obviously man's on tag in a mad situation. So more times you are gonna take a seat back and actually reflect. It's gonna force you to. You're in the yard. You only can go to certain places and them thing there, blood. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing the same scenery 24/7, so it's gonna make you think about certain things, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably what inspired this right here, fam. You know what I'm saying? Being in certain situations and that. But I don't know if this is a turning point or. I'm here for this. I'm here for this, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
Always fired up. Fired up. Live. Ski. I put the play in the streets. I share my racks so they do it for me. I always rap about Ski Demon, cause the demon love for the feet.
Wait a minute, man didn't even go halfway though, blood. Man talked all the emotional talk and them thing there, dropped two facts and said, alright, say let's turn it up now, fam. Let's get to it.
I wanna know why
let's
still
get back
broke
to
and
it,
I really
fam.
wanna know she fit in them jeans. Yeah, can't spilt no juice, but he goes on the beats like he's live in the streets. Yo, baby, your goodness roll. Uptown and I take you home. Bedroom bully, the pum pum goodie, missionary for grip her throat. She gave her heart and I gave her leg. I wanted head, I hit and I go. Had a long one at age 15, chopped that down and I let that go. Hold on, who's that A1 boot, that rap boy from West, love to talk too bad. Took a pic with Fred and they got upset, I don't even know why, you hardly knew man.
Did he hear the beat, blood?
Boy from West, love to
It's like the beat glitched
talk
and
too
that.
bad. Took a pic with Fred and they got upset, I don't even know
Nah,
why,
that's
you hardly knew man. Said you was in your cell chatting to
That's
my old
cold.
girl, I'm so confused, you're lying too fans. One thing that I know, if I twerk and rap, Harlem got there for de-recruit man. She went on a visit, I know, but you lot was friends, you was little bro. I'll never talk
Shout
in your
out
name
them up
again,
for
if you
Doki,
can
man.
name 3 of the ops you sold. If all the 2s get around, all 3 of them blocks, no I let man go. Ski them wild on the G, them vouch, call form bro, let him go. Facts.
Another thing, fam. Got the 42, got the man, them got the Cali, got the mic. What else do you need in life, man? Bless. Nah,
Get rich,
he's
go
out
to
Ludo,
jail,
bro.
you dying. I know you can hear the sirens. Survival of the
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Nino Uptown, is that you, blood? What are you saying, blood? Nino, is that you, fam? Hold on.
Get rich, go to jail, you dying. I know you can hear the sirens. Survival of the fittest, like you tried. Yeah. Get rich,
That
go
pick
to
is
jail,
verse.
you
Spitting it. Oh,
dying.
actually, okay, wait. Hold on. Okay. I was gonna be like, this is a spitting image, but then I saw Loski and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Eyes could have done better. These are them African, bruv. Wait a minute, let me try it. I don't even know if they're even gonna. Wait, Gambian. Wait a minute. Jim paintings, fam. I don't even know if I'm gonna even find them, blood. This sounds mad, blood, but when you go to Gambia, fam, or just certain places in Africa, blood, there's just certain artists that be kind of begging like they know what they're doing, blood, but they really don't, fam. So I'm trying to find like one of them kind of pictures where artists did a horrible job. But yeah, I ain't gonna find it, fam. But just know that if you've been to Africa, there's basically, it's a certain place where sometimes you just gotta beg it in. You know how you beg it in an interview like you can do the job, fam? It's like that in certain places in Africa as well, fam. People beg like they're actually on the artistic thing. They draw you something and it looks like you look bare. Yeah. Human beings be looking mad, bend up and twist up and, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is though, fam. That pain ain't too bad though. It ain't too bad, fam. You know what I'm saying?
You dying. I know you can hear the sirens. Survival of the fittest, like you tried. Yeah.
I like this though. You got 3 different types of Loski in one.
Going hard for the dogs and they can vouch for that. Yeah. And LD introduced me to that lean and brought my motion back. Survivor's guilt, my niggas dying every year. I'm scarred. How did me go die just an hour before I bury war?
I feel like the beat is a bit too loud. I can't lie to you. The beat is a bit too loud on this one, fam. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because I feel like when you're trying to make your voice sound a certain type of way, you can't amplify it as much because you're trying to hit certain notes and them things there. So the beat should, you know what I'm saying? Second line, C's liquor.
Hey Lord, I've been trying, can you hear me? See them snakes in the skies, don't let them near me. Had a dream, but I say I miss him dearly. Every movie's gonna end, my life's so serious. Get rich, go to jail, or you dying.
Yo, I can't lie though, blood. I'm liking this though, blood. I can't lie to you, blood. I'm liking this.
Sirens, survival of the fittest, like you try.
That just sounds good.
Yeah. Get rich, go to jail, or you dying. I know you can hear the sirens. Survival of the fittest, like you try. Yeah.
This actually sounds good, fam. Shout out Loski, follow up the socials. I like that dog, blood. You know what I mean? I like that, fam. You know what I'm saying? I like that, I rate that, blood. Like I always say, fam, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to freestyles and all of them things there, just try something new, man. I like that. You got 3 different Loskis in one, blood. I like that, fam. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the singing, it wasn't bad, bro. I liked it. Yeah, I think this is his first time singing. I could be wrong, fam. Like I said, blood, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing more drillers kind of get out of that just drill lane and kind of spread out, you know what I'm saying, into different lanes of artistry and them thing there, and trying different things. Like I said, Diggity's last project and them thing there, fam, you know what I'm saying? I know ironic that I mentioned Diggity, you know, you get me, but it's true though, fam, you know what I'm saying? On his last project, I'm sure he did the singing thing, fam, you know what I'm saying? He did the emotional thing, did the galley thing, but you get me? So a lot of these people that are kind of like one-dimensional artists in terms of the music that they create, fam, and I was spreading out into, but I guess we kind of knew that Loski was, you know what I'm saying, he's been doing different kind of, you know what I'm saying, genres of music and them thing there, fam, you know what I'm saying? But it's just nice to see again, fam. And the fact that he gave you 3 different styles is one, absolutely caught up with. But hey, it's been your boy Njies, man, like Njies or MLC Njies. Hopefully you man enjoy Loski, keep doing your thing, and I'll catch you man in the next one. Then big people, man, I'm gone.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But if a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your man's want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax.